2K23, and I'm back with another stream, man. I'm streaming. Trying to get these bracket busters.
Keep it real with me, no perjury. Put them bags on her arm like waysand. Sex Fifth Avenue, she ran through 80 bands.
I might try to get
aliens. Got my transport up, I'm already
Joakim Noah.
Transport up with Mercedes Benz. I can never give up on what
I'm thinking.
Abracadabra make my side better. I'ma stay down with you, but don't give me a headache. Lifestyle's radical, please excuse me. California housing, getting better with my visions. Audemars Richard Bill came in a FedEx. Like a grudge that I ain't never again. While I'm looking at my present, presidential tense in the back, I done beat it. You better stay on your getting graded. Take you to a spot in St. Bart, says you ready. With the double R, with the stars in the hearings. Caught up with the baby, did I change the address? Times got
Must double real.
Lashes, everything real. I got my gold veneers added, but I will.
I might only have only 2 hours.
Maybe it'll be. I know I lost your trust, but I made you. I got to tell you how I'm feeling. I tiptoed now.
I'm tripping. I didn't even make the lineup yet.
Go out to Bahamas, shout it right for a real one like a. I done turned a dancer to a trophy. I done bought rings like Kobe. Never sent a tweet with emotions, she heard she got emotions, Got my heart like, I can feel her heart beating when I'm hugging her. Take me back to Kingston to see my ancestors. On your grave and some red leather. On your grave and some red leather. Forever's not long enough. If it's endless, what we done.
Pluto got 20 girlfriends. I'm doing it wrong. Cut off all my. Now I'm only putting you on a song. Day one, shawty been with me from the playground. Hey now, maybe that's the reason I was playing around. Running like a chicken with his head cut off. Through the streets with a lot of red leather on my shoulder blades. In my older age, see the error of my ways, but I'm still not totally over all the temptation. Why the sin give you all the sensation? Yeah, I'm with Future up and just wasting a lot of money on the education. Through so much paper that we causing inflation. Now it's late and I'm getting impatient. Penn Station, I'm playing. She whispering my ear. But I'm staying strong, I got authority, willpower. When I feel power, me and Astro, 6'4", we the twin towers, twin. It's a metaphor for the boy when you in proximity. I can't stop right now, they gon' remember me forever. My story's more clever, my similes was better. My energy was never on some toughest. I was just a conscious rapper that was. I was just a college from a rougher premises. Kept my nose out the streets, but I love to get away for the action. With attraction. And I turned into a track star. Wanted all the thing I rap for. I've been trying to. Since hacksaw, Jim Duggan, running through the field in my Timbs. Now I'm with Young Metro on the VIP, incoming. For the like we make love and thinking to myself, could I really be with one woman? I think so, but it's hard when you with your dogs at the thinking I could Ruby Rose with a keystroke. Ego, ask yourself, is that gonna bring you peace though?
Endless, what we done. Either you're a river or where we gone. Stars, what we doing?
It's a 9 to 5. No time for you and I to get it right. It's Friday night, where's the
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. So with Williams on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Murray. Shane Battier is out there with Carlos Boozer. Then it's Wallace, and it's Rose in at the shooting guard position. And for the Nuggets, the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Murray against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Porter with it. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Murray. Shot clock at 3. Doesn't go for him. Nice defense from Wallace. Rose surveying the D. From outside the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, quick thinking of Rose. I like when he goes just right up with that one.
And a wide open look for Porter. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Murray against Rose. Pass to Battier. Over Porter. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And good work by Battier. Staying flexible, taking what he can find.
And they double up Murray. It's been a slow start here for Denver. It's a 5-point game. Porter kicks to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Murray. Lets a floater go. Murray with the defensive effort.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Lets it go from the wing. Brown's shot is off.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Battier cannot hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's Porter outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Nuggets. And Chicago also making a switch. Haslam, he's checked in for Shane Battier. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Brown, and Boozer with the block.
And some aggressive defense from Boozer, just attacking that shot.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Blocked again. Here's Haslam, and the jam by Udonis Haslam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Murray. The tray. Boozer with the rebound. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Boozer throws it down.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Murray. Gordon for 3. They get the rebound, and Jokic slings it in.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
And the wide open shot from Rose. Sinks the triple. Rose has got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect. Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on them, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
And Boozer throws it down.
Making things simple on offense. Boozer leaking free there and getting in great position for that lob.
Now here's Westbrook. He has yet to score. Murray outside. Here's Brown. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
And what a way to start this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Westbrook after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Deep two from Murray. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Boozer's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wallace, the pass to Boozer. Moves back up. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Exceptional finish from Boozer, just powering through the tough cover.
Chicago making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Wallace. Roy comes in for Rose. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Murray. Denver trails by 13. It's Porter outside. Drains the three-pointer. Porter's got 6.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Charge has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's Chicago. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Rose. Carlos Boozer out there with Wallace. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Denver trails by 15. Pass to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Now Watson. Denver passing it around. It's stolen by Rose. And finished off by Rose.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Back to Watson. And the turnover again by Denver.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Chicago leading by 17. And here's Rose outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 11 points for Rose.
Oh, what a feed by Murray. He's got that pass-first mentality. You always want to play with guys that play that way.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Westbrook. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And here's Rose outside. Another three for Chicago.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Porter. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Chicago. Jalen Brunson comes in for Murray. Battier's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. Pass to Watson to the wing right side. Now here's Westbrook. Charge, a screen on Brunson. The shot by Charge, no good. Chicago with the ball. Right now in a 14-0 run. Offensive rebound. Here's Rose. Beyond the arc. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Chicago making some changes. Haslam, he's checked in for Boozer. And Murray subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Murray. It's a hand on it.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And he uses the glass on the lane. Haslam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
From deep, Rose. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And Cousins comes over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Right side, Rose takes the three. Another three for Chicago.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
What a strong take from Rose, just brushing off the D on his way up.
Here's Brown. Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. They need this. Sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And here is Battier. 14 points for him. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jokic with it. Shoots over Cousins. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Chicago just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kind of like what Rose has done in this one so far.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown. And Porter Jr. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And the shot goes in. 9 points for Carlos Boozer.
And there's a lot of strength behind Boozer's game, so the inside contact won't deter.
Back to Gordon. A 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Boozer. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
With his build and touch, Boozer can be lethal inside. What a strong finish.
Inside, Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the 3. Murray's gone 1 of 4 from distance. And it's Boozer penetrating, and Boozer throws it down.
And nice take from the big fella. Boozer, I like seeing him put it on the floor there and attack.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or 2.
Gordon with the screen for Porter. A 3-pointer off the mark. Chicago with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Count it. 15 points for Carlos Boozer.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Denver passing it around. Outside for Murray. The 3. Rebound by Wallace.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And the shot goes down. Boozer's got 10 points in the quarter.
And Boozer is a gifted scorer. Between his jumper and low post moves, he's a major problem.
Tipped away. Murray with the bounce pass. In low. And it's good off the glass. Boozer's got 12 points here in the second half.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Drives to the hoop, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Some showmanship from Boozer, really making that one hurt.
Murray against Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. Wallace with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. There's Rose with the 3. Drills it from outside. Rose has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Chicago.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. The Nuggets with another miss. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Big group substitution here for Denver. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Saric comes in for Gordon. Watson, he's checked in for Porter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Christian Brown. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Shane Battier.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Trying to end the drought, and the layup by Saric.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
There's Rose with the three. That one misses. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Outside Rose. Fires the three. And Westbrook pulls it down. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Nuggets. Murray kicks to Westbrook. Here's Saric. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. From deep, Rose. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Haslem. Then it's Brandon Roy. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Williams at the 3 spot.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Here's Westbrook. Saric just screen on Brunson. Westbrook passes to Saric. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. For 3, Roy. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it's Westbrook missing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Williams, and he gets it to go.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Roy with the bucket.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Near the three-point line is Westbrook. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Westbrook against Brunson. And it's Westbrook missing. And so here is Chicago. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Got that one up quick. Haslam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Westbrook with the bucket.
This mid-range area is right where Russell Westbrook is dialed into. He loves this sweet spot for his game.
Brunson, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Chunchar. Offline with his 3. Williams kicks to Roy. Drops in the tray.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Strawther. Roy with the block. Here's Brunson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Now Westbrook. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about.
I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this, let go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa. Me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. She be tatted head to toe, could give a story rope. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blow, whoa. They having convos about me, these don't know. Tell me what they talking about, I ain't listen in, let your thoughts run your mouth, but ain't touching dividends. I ain't from the south, but kick it with my Memphis twins. I can't take a loss, I'm always going for the win. I've been up in this booth, I got my pet for the starter. Be had to know that. Cool, let them in that water. See it acting bother, got my green light. I'm sorry, I can't take you, ain't getting all that. Look like you're like. We gon' do this regardless, and I started from the bottom just like you, but I was hard. I came up the soldiers. Shout out to my father. He made sure I make it farther. My trust in God. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this, let it go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa. Me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. We tatted head to toe, give a story rope. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blue, whoa. They having combos about me, these don't know. With my evil twin, all black hoodies, we hit the streets again. He don't like attention, he'll tweak and get the. What your is fat, we drove the whole way in a demon. He'll pop out, won't think twice and make you Greek. Just Is you sure you wanna meet that? If I see ill intentions, we'll make sure you get the. Always out there with the hoe. Being some rocket shit. Pull up to the scene, my best advice is to hide your. The lies all on your faces, cause your eyes are twitched to black skin.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Oklahoma City. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. So with Cousins on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Shane Battier. Rose is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Boozer, and it's Wallace in at the 5. And for the Thunder, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Rose scanning the floor. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Love how Rose capitalizes from the perimeter now. He's got great touch from outside the arc.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Rose has got 5 points so far.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. The kick out to Rose. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, quick thinking of Rose. I like when he goes just right up with that one.
It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. 8-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander. Boozer with it. Williams picks him up. Boozer gets the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Battier. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
There's Rose with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Rose has got 11 points.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
On the wing, Battier. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Battier's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Chicago. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams for 3. Boozer with the rebound. Chicago leading by 14. And he lays it straight in. 6 points for him.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint. Has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Wallace. Haslam comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Jalen Brunson in for DeJounte Murray. Chicago with the ball. They lead by 14. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Chicago also making some changes. Wallace is checked in for Cousins. Battier comes in for Udonis Haslem. And Murray's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here's Dort. Still scoreless. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Boozer. Good on the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Dort after Carlos Boozer's score. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 5. Good D by Boozer. And so it's Chicago with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And they're... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Isaiah Joe is out there with Wallace. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Dort in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And there's a lot of strength behind Boozer's game, so the inside contact won't deter him.
Outside, Dort. Wallace looking for an opening. On the wing, Wiggins. Joe finds Wallace. Fires, high post. Basket counts. Wallace has got his first points of the game. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Boozer. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And Boozer is a gifted scorer. Between his jumper and low post moves, he's a major problem.
Wallace, the pass to Dort. Hartenstein with the screen on Haslem. Knocked loose. Here's Dort. And Boozer with the block.
And some aggressive defense from Boozer, just attacking that shot.
And the dunk by Boozer.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
To the middle. And Boozer throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Boozer rising up with confidence there and powering it home.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Cason Wallace. Holmgren in the post. Wallace covering. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Chicago leading by 22. Over in the corner, Rose fires the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Battier for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Battier's got 9.
And Battier, a consistent threat from deep, has a great stroke from the outside.
1:46 left here in the second. It's Joe on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Joe, good.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Battier outside. Another three for Chicago.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Connects from three-point range. He's got 15.
And there's the speed that Battier possesses, using it to cap off the break there.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Boozer with it. He's picked up by Holmgren.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That three off the mark. Battier down low, covered by Joe.
Sometimes you forget how athletic Battier is. I mean, he's more than capable of these throwdowns.
On the wing, Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Chicago with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Carlos Boozer in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Boozer is out there with Wallace. Then it's Shane Battier. Then there's Murray. And it's Rose in at the 2 guard. Boozer passes to Battier. And the 3 ball is good. Battier's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for Chicago.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there.
Dort misses. Here's Chicago. Over in the corner, Rose from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Really good unselfish pass by Battier. He knew that was the better shot for his teammate.
Pass to Caruso. Now Dort. It's blocked. They recover it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot missing. Murray with the defensive effort. And here's Boozer. From deep, Rose. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Holmgren up top. Wallace covering. Holmgren kicks to Dort. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game. Left side Rose. Shoots over Caruso. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Battier's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside for Murray. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by Battier. Battier's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rose. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rose has got 31.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Right wing. The 19-foot shot kept alive. Wallace kicks to Rose. Fires for 3. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Wallace. Haslam comes in for Boozer. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Murray. Chicago calls timeout. Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Chicago also making some changes. Wallace is checked in for Cousins. Boozer comes in for Haslam. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jalen Brunson. 1:57 left in the third. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The Thunder with another miss. Wiggins has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Battier kicks to Rose. It's good from long range. Rose has got 34.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Outside Boozer. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
So good at keeping his options open. Rose always able to see the open shooter.
Wallace dishes to Williams. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Boozer with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Outside Rose. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Rose has got 39.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Battier's shot good.
Any points Battier gives you, I think, is found money. Shane is so good defensively, we forget about his offensive prowess.
Now, here's Holmgren. With the teardrop, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Chicago, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been out And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Topich, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer, and that one's on target from the wing. Brunson's got his first points in this one. Here's Topich. Outside Williams. Pass to Topich. 4 on the clock. From deep. Sheldon Williams with the rebound. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Nailed from 3-point land. Roy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Topich. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Chang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And he drives in, and that one, good. Battier's got 24 points.
And when Battier moves, he does so with intention. He plans on finishing the job.
Pass to Topich. To halt the run. Chicago grabs the miss. Battier's got 11 rebounds in the game. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Battier to pass to Rose. From downtown, drains it from beyond the arc. Rose has got 42 in the game.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Pass to Chang from the arc. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Boozer, and the dunk by Boozer.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
The wide open look here for Hartenstein, and it's off from 3-point range. The drive by Boozer. Wallace dishes to Boozer, and the dunk by Boozer.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Topich. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Chicago. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Here's Boozer in the post. He's against Hartenstein. Boozer, no good. Outside for Murray. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Rose can't hit. Joe with it for the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
There's Rose with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Rose has got 45 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Jang. Dort, he's checked in for Topic. And it's Alex Caruso in for Isaiah Joe. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Wallace. Haslam comes in for Carlos Boozer. Sheldon Williams checks in for Shane Battier. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Murray.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chicago with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's Rose with the three. Out to the wing. Shoots over Dort. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Cousins. Rose has got 49 points in the game.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel it.
Who's gonna top of the king? Tell me, who's gonna top of the king? 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 Who's gonna top of the king?
Turn me loose. Yeah. I'm getting in my groove. Feel real good right now. Yeah. Feel real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You never can lose. Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. Now go and take a number. It's real hot to bitch like I'm in the yellow Hummer. Got you breathing heavy like you was a runner. Chilling with my crew, we gon' do it till the sun up. Yeah. 90s baby, I grew up on driving. A little bit of daylight when the feeling come alive. It's like engine number 9, take it back this time. Let it clear your mind, rewind. Yeah, it's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah, it's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah, now go and turn me loose. Hey. I'm getting in my groove. I'm being real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. Hey, hey. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Come on, baby, I'm all in my zone. The way that I'm rocking, you know that it's on. Last record was truly imperial. Back in the lab, making new material. Eating rabbits for breakfast, I was skipping the cereal. Where I made it from, it's like quite the miracle. with you. I still think about you. I still think about you. Tell me how you been. Crazy how you turned into a dub when I could have been 2 10s. Crazy how I still feel alone in the room. My whole crew damn. Can't help myself. Could've been more loyal. Could've been more for you. But you've been so fake. I swear it's the chains you be wearing. Aluminum for you. No heart to call you. First time I saw you. You me. Had you out your body. 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 Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you.
For sure. For you, I make them cry for you. I can't get tired of you, desire you. I would follow you if there was 5 of you, no lie to you. For you, it's like I'm 5 of you. For me, for you, now I need a shot of you. Sound with you, I do what I gotta do. I just wanna vibe with you, would die for you. Put them to the side for you. I ain't gotta hide from you. Then I make you. Had you out your daddy. G6 Scotty. The way you got it. Like a bachi. Blast or fuck it. I can't pass or Stockton. Malone, come home, I was wrong, baby, I was smiling. Blowing up your phone, what you want, where you at, baby, girl, I'm starting. Wanna be alone, I'd rather you do that than be outside. I ain't trying to troll, cause I'm grown, so what's going on, just be honest. What's with all the aqua silence? You got another than this.
Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you.
Yo, I go by the name from the Neptunes, and I just want to let y'all know I'm yo. The world is about to feel something that they never felt before. Come on.
From ghetto to ghetto, the backyard to yard. I'm the neighborhood. Call me subwoofer, cause I pump like that jack on or off the track. I'm heavy cuz, ball till you fall and you can duck to the Fetty Gov. Sorry my love, but I'm seeing through these eyes. Benz convoys with the wagon on the side. Only big boys keep on a ride. Gucci Chuck Taylor with the dragon on the side. Man, I make a buck, why scram? I'm trying to show y'all who the I am. The Jews is flirting me if I'm hurting. Legend in 2 games like I'm Pee Wee Kirkland. On the block with consistent hits while Pharrell keep talking this music. Patty cake, I'm the baker's man. I bake them cakes as fast as I can, and you can tell by how my bread stack up. Then this rap so the back up. Watch it, like my whip, like my chick.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. 2 slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got DeJounte Murray, and it's Boozer in at power forward. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels and Towns make up the 2 forward spots. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so here is Chicago. Here's Boozer, covered by Towns. Rose with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Towns. Jacks up a three. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
The shot by Conley. No good. Here's Boozer, covered by Towns. Got it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Towns has got 5 now.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Rose can't connect. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Just over a minute and a half in. Conley against Murray. Pass to Edwards. From downtown, Boozer grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. McDaniels from long range. Boozer grabs the board. Takes it inside, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Towns. 5 points in the game. Rose against Edwards. No good with a layup. And Rose has got the ball here for Chicago. They've got a 9-point lead. Drills it from deep. 9 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And that one's good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
From deep, Rose. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. Alexander Walker with it. He's against Murray. Towns. Boozer grabs the board. Boozer's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Boozer's got 10.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Minnesota with some changes. Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. Dozier comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Now here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Ingles, no good. Chicago leading by 14. From deep, Rose knocks down the triple.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Towns. 5 points in the game. Ingles from outside. Minnesota again missing. Here's Boozer. Ingles defending, and he jams it home with authority.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And he misses again, now 0 for 3. Here's Boozer. Going inside, dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for Chicago, they've got DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Roy in at the 2. Here's Boozer. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Boozer's got 18.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Outside, Alexander Walker. That three's off the mark. Chicago leading by 20. Here's Boozer, and he drives in. Oh, it's Pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Dillingham, no good. Chicago with the ball. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Boozer misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
McDaniels from long range. Boozer grabs the board. Boozer's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams making some changes here. McDaniels gone 1 for 3 on the night. From deep, Rose. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Boozer. McDaniels covering. And Boozer gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And so here is Chicago, following the score by Minnesota.
Great court awareness by Murray, just whipping that pass right over to the wide open man.
Rose has gone a terrific 6 for 8 shooting from the floor. Outside McDaniels. Fires the 3. Chicago with a rebound. Boozer's got 11 rebounds in the game. Driving inside. Another shot, and he lays it in. Boozer's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Misses the 3. McDaniels gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Boozer.
Up to
wow.
throw down.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
From deep, Rose. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And he gets that one. Boozer's got 28 points for the game.
Changing. Ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Here's Dillingham. He's scoreless. Pass to Shannon. Oh, he tries a three. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. 54 seconds left in the second period. And that one is hammered home.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Outside McDaniels. Ooh, poked away. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Minnesota is shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line of this one. Chicago making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's Boozer. And he banks in the layup. Boozer's got 32 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Edwards, plenty of space. That one's good from the corner. Rose right side. Sinks it from distance. Rose has got 12 points now in the quarter. And so it's Chicago just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Chicago's head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Conley. Chicago making their last shot. Clock at 6. McDaniels from long range. Buries it from 3. McDaniels got 10 points in the game.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
Here's Rose. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Towns on a screen from the arc. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
It's good. Boozer's got 36 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. Dillingham's checked in for Alexander Walker. McDaniel's gone 4 of 11 tonight. From deep, Rose. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Puts up a deep three. Chicago with a rebound. Now here's Rose. 26 points for him. For three. Connects from downtown. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. Will it go? Wallace pulls it in. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And it's good. 2 points. Boozer's got 38 points.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Edwards for three. Boozer grabs the board. Boozer's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. He takes it in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Boozer's got 40 points.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Conley. Pass to Dillingham. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
From deep, Rose. Edwards pulls it in. And Minnesota with possession here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Off the mark there with a three. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Steps back and shoots. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 31.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Outside McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. It doesn't go for him. Edwards is gone, just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. From deep, Rose knocks down the long J. Rose has got 10 points in the quarter.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
From 9 feet out, Minnesota again missing. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Launches a three. Another three for Chicago.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now here's Edwards. 12 seconds left in the third. To the right side. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Counted from distance. Dillingham's got 6 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Chicago. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Chicago, they've got Williams. Marcus Cousins is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Roy in at the 2.
I mean, I'm just not... sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Dozier. Here's Dillingham. Back to Alexander Walker. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Fires the three. And it's Dozier with the rebound. And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Dozier. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
From deep, Rose hits the trifecta. Rose has got 43 points.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pass to Dozier. He shoots a three. Chicago with a rebound. Rose has got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the triple. Another 3 for Chicago.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
The three ball on target from range. Rose has got 9 points in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Alexander Walker. Minnesota again missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
And Minnesota with possession here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Another 3 for Chicago.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I'll tell you what, when he's this hot, it's a thing of beauty.
4-3. Wallace pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Rose with the bucket.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Down low. A slam dunk by Reed.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Rose has got 60.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on court.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Yeah, this is how Conley plays. Extremely efficient. He just takes what the defense allows.
Here's Rose. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Edwards for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And how about the deep ball right there? Edwards looking comfortable from way outside the arc.
From deep, Rose. Another three for Chicago.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Back to Conley. Edwards for three. Rebounded by Cousins.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. From behind the arc. Drops in the three.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Outside, Williams. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now Edwards. And so Chicago takes the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the...
Put my neck on free. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my is the hottest.
Shout out to my baby icy girl for the win. I'm Clark Kent in the nigga chin in the put a dent in the I was born to sin. Her money good up water and I'm learning to swim. Work too, she ain't breaking them in. I just bought her a new now she spin. I can't get the get with this, she sneaking it in. And she pleading the fit, cause she ain't serious. And she setting all the trends, she ain't never on the fence. Gucci handbag, brother. What she spit was like you're ready. Help your mans out, brother. He look broken in a watch your words too. I'm riding with a fan a pit.
Boy, you better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that fee, cause I ain't working for free. I got a bunch of bad they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my is the hottest. Ha.
money to make. Thought I was catching my break. Still in my job every day. Can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine. Need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride. Turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time. I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless, it's Christmas. Lose my alarm again. And a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said. You might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new ever get to your head. Dress for the camera again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume. I wish I could get away. I might just try today. Never expected a medal for doing my job. You never need a receipt when you give it to God. But how can I prove I'm alive? My blood and my sweat is a sign. My OG would pull me aside. side and tell me it's do you died. I got back pain, I got carried away. Migraine, every day, max pain, no minimum wage. Tax break, they take everything. To be frank, I feel like I'm saint. Heavy bags, Louis Saint. What if I give it away? I might just try to overwork underpaid. Go wings and fly away. Might lose my mind today. Leave something right away.
I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shopping, you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a matter. Just this, my boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, they tripling head. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, finna show you how to get it. First we make 100, then you stay down, stack your racks, I'll never spin me. 4G panorama, spoon spinning. Extra green up in my pocket, look like spinach. I put gold all in my mouth, I had a dentist. Go put 2 more, then I finish. I said, better later, never, better later, never. You're better later, never, better later, never. Better later, never, better later, never. You're better later, never, better later, never. Yeah. I call my blade. Shit, pop it out and left it at the lows. They won't get up out my way, I move. I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shopping, you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a man. This boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, that's tripling head out.
They be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you pop it in too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one to trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. I slide for my brothers, I slide and then I slide again. Yeah, look, if you don't love me, then just leave me, don't string me along and lie again. Yeah, yeah, paparazzi, they be flicking while I stay hating my mission. My operation is different, my compensation exquisite. Got a taste of commission, I couldn't wait for permission. They used to tell me no, I'm the one that made the decision. Big talker, big papa, I be doing the most. Rich Roger, get proper when I ride in a ghost. Big walker, big offer, they know harder than fold. You don't even gotta tell them, and they already know. The one that's going up, big body truck. They acting like they tough, we know well enough. And we know that you ain't that, and we know your crew ain't stacked. Man, don't run up, this is facts. Only talk about hits and plaques, yeah, yeah. Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you pop it in too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one to trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. Right now I need to decide, cause I'm intrigued by your vibe. I seen the dream in your eyes, you might not even be mine. Came on the scene with your prize, I'm who you need and that's fine. Like who you leaving inside, for you I'm legally blind, yeah. But only for the night, but that's okay though. We fell in love the first day though. You flew me out to Barbados, can't post you, we gotta lay they together, but you my bae though. I do whatever you say though, tryna pop out, I'm like, hey yo. We can't do that, gotta slide on the low. When we slide to the stove, locking eyes at the door. yo, cause you ain't messing with no amateur, and I ain't tryna handle you. But when I'm walking out, I'm always checking for the camera. Cause paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this assist.
That's a good one, Pete.
One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One-on-one. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Ride around the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. Fight from a dummy, don't see how I'm coming, don't tip me, I'm right on the edge. Guinness is young and I been had to shoot out some money all under my bed. 2018 came a million, I made a career and they thought it'd be. I'm getting cold, my body cold, I barely get rest. One time told her pull up again. In the back of the Benz. I wanna put mirror 10 on the tent, I wanna see the reflection. I'm the best dressed at the Met. Do whatever her dress, I know how to dress. Turn the drip to a flex. They stick at the check, I poke out my chest. I'm treating little boy like my pets. I know they young one of the catch. Got one-on-one ice on the jet. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Ride around the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. One-on-one missing it up. One-on-one missing it in. One-on-one messing with kick. One-on-one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got one-on-one pieces and all of them cost me a grip. Come to the US. Good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a chip. You know I ain't no little bit of shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more. She about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. I'm gone. Horse and boo, HB on the tie. I with the one-on-one ride. Ain't cuffin' I let her slide. I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise.
better and only better we have gotten. This type of flow, don't even think about stopping. Beware, the length of the rhyme flow can be shocking. All music lovers in the place right now that never understood the way the KRS got down. Yo, I'm strictly about skills and dope lyrical coasting, relying on talent, not marketing and promotion. If a dope lyrical flow is a must, you got to go with the name you can quickly trust. I'm not saying I'm number one, I'm sorry I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stop wasting your money on marketing schemes and pretty packages pushing dreams to the fiends. A dope MC is a dope MC. With or without a record deal, all can see. And that's who KRS be, son. I'm not the run of the mill, cause for the mill I don't run. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Sound alike until I recite in black and white what's right. Let me take flight. My style is tight and good. Tight and good. Come here, say tight and good.
MP was saying.
Hey, yo, I was just looking at this Carlos Boozer stats, man. These stats are tough. The badges and stuff. Okay, Booze. I see your Boozer. Boozer. Hey, Boozer might be money. Kind of like Boozer, man. He has a 98 offense, rebound, and defense. So he had like a 90 speed.
Keep shooting that.
What's up?
Come to me, come to me!
Right here. Way to grab it.
I see you. Let's do him. Oh, y'all move around. Right there. Hey, he's pulling that shot.